hands-free video recording, radio mount stuff. So this guy here, this is actually a good cheap mount. It's not the heavy duty guy that you'd want it to be. I have two of these. And then let's take this guy off real quick. I have one of these, which is a different version of something like this, but it does the same thing. It holds your phone, and it has a 1/4-20 mount here and here, here and here. These only have the one here. Then I've got this new bad boy here. I got this all together. It is a seat clamp type of thing. So between here and here, you have over 1.5 inches. So this will clamp on a 2x4 quite easily, or whatever else. It was handy. So this guy here, I got with this. And it came with this too, which I haven't really used yet, but keep everything because it's handy. So this guy has this little thumb wheel, has a mount point here and a mount point here. And this guy is one that actually has been working out pretty good for me. But I wanted to step up to this guy. Actually, I really wanted this dual ball swivel mount. And this 1/4-20 here and a 1/4-20 here. So anyhow, let's get this going here. So this is my favorite radio, the GT3X. And the way I kind of started out doing this was, I was putting this little clamp here, and then I would take Velcro strap this down. This Velcro strap is not long enough, but it would really hold that there. And then I was taking whatever I could find that would swivel, like something like this. I actually had this. I was using this, and I was actually mounting it on here, using that hole. And then this guy's actually super flexible and bendy wherever you want. But the problem I ran into with this was it was too heavy. And so, but I ended up getting a crack here. Ended up getting a crack there. And I've glued it since. But who wants their, because I use my phone for the most part. Who wants their smartphone to bust and fall and hit the ground? I know I don't. So I moved on from that one. And that's when I ordered this, which came in this box with a couple extra little parts. I'm all about the extra little parts because most of this stuff is under $10. And it's good if, I mean, I've been in RC forever and I've got a boneyard. I've got stuff on top of stuff. So I started off sticking this guy down here. And this, I believe this guy opens up like 3 1/4. This thing's opened up 3 1/4 inches right now, how it sits. So anyway, I tried to mount this down here. Tried to mount it down here. It just wouldn't grip good enough. You can try it down here, but it didn't quite grip good enough. Then I noticed this. I got a nice little groove in the side of this guy here. So, stuck this bad boy on here. A couple little pieces of foam in here, kind of save my radio. This is a $38 radio, so it's not that precious. It's precious because it works, and I'm not rich. So anyhow, you can see I clamped it down pretty good. I don't know how this is going to show up because of my pour, but it's got a little finger there. I probably clamped it too tight, but it's in there. It's actually in there pretty good. Let's skip over to this guy for a second. Okay, I got this guy, and I believe this was under $10, or right around the $10 mark. And I played with it a little bit. And I have to mount it this way on the bottom. Well, I guess I have to mount it with this thread part down. And I'm gonna mount it all the way to the end. You know, just be aware of where your fingers go, where your hand's gonna go. There's really nothing down here that I'm gonna hurt. There's nothing inside these radios. Wires and a couple circuit boards. Oops. And you know, that's pretty tight right there. So the problem with this is you're gonna have to set your radio down like this. It's gonna be heavy and unbalanced. You know, then you just take a mount like this, and this just has one little wheel to tighten it. And you can just take and screw this guy in here. You can actually get it pretty tight. Just like so. Take our phone out of this mount here. And it just goes in there. So now you just put this wherever you want it. So I want it to where, I want this to where it's just out of the way. Give it a good squeeze. And there's my first, like, just buy it off the shelf, clamp this to your radio option for hands-free video recording. Man, I wish I had better light in here. Oops. So that is that. And you can see that be that. So, you know, and you can set this wherever you want it. I'm just doing this real quick here, but there's a video of stuff. I can still steer. Here's both my hands. And that's that. And it actually, it's heavy, but it's sturdy. This feels sturdy. I don't think it's gonna fall off anytime soon. It's a bit awkward, I guess. So let's go to what the next thing I want to try is. And this might be, I mean, this right here for around $10. Plus this mount here. These mounts you can find for under $5. So you might be looking at $15 here for a hands-free mount that's ready. And you can mount it on anything. You know, you want to record a video, screw this onto your 2x4. You're good to go, or whatever is above your workbench, you know. So let's just unscrew this guy here. And to me, this part here, which is like, it's just they're just quarter 20s, double pivot ball. It's got one tightening point, and it's light. It's made out of aluminum. This doesn't appear to be plastic, but it's made out of steel and aluminum. You know, probably cheap steel and aluminum. But it's lighter than this. I really thought this guy was going to be a home run, but it wasn't. And I had to do a lot of modifying to this to get it to work. Like, it doesn't come this way. You know, I was doing all sorts of stuff. I do use it for, as you can see, I got a steel plate on this now. And I use it for this. And it works, this works good for me. But I'll take the old Canon, put it on this guy, got a steel plate, poof, you know, mount it however you want to. Go back to this guy. This is the clamp I like. This is the swivel I want, and it's shorter too. This is a nice size. Let's see how we can do this. So hopefully we can just screw this into the top. And this will be good. I haven't tried this yet. So here's our top mount. I thought this might be the best just because, oh, this came loose here. The mount right here is loose, which is fine. No, let's fix it. Let's fix it. Let's give it a fair shake. Okay, so we're gonna tighten this guy down here. And then I want to try to create it so it's fairly good. I'm pretty sure the battery died in this. So there's my mount number 2. I like this one. It feels better balanced. And you can just point your radio at what you're doing. You know, I mean, like I said, this is hands-free mounting. This is going to be part 1. Part 2 is going to be probably shoulder mount and head mount. But I like this. I like this mount. I like this piece. And it all just comes off. Just like so. You know, when you're done, you're done. And you just put it on another radio. So if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. Okay, this is probably going to be the system I'm going to go for. I can also screw it in over here if I want to, but I don't know why I would. You know, there's a mount there. It all depends on how you drive. If you drive like this, and you want to point at it like that, so be it. This just seems like a better balanced one. I put my radio down like this. I do have an iPhone 8 Plus, and this is just a 6S, and it's really light. So my iPhone 8 might actually be more tippy, but I usually don't set my radio down. All right. So I just want to run one more thing across these guys here. Now these are the Action Cam mounts that go with this quick release mount. Actually got a little snap in here that your radio, whatever, will fit in. But I mean, what I mean to say is this just comes out, so this could stay mounted with the sticky part. But what I want to do is take this guy, and I want the spring part to go up, and you can take and mount it here. Alright, let's see if I can get this on here. But I would probably stick a double sticky pad, one of these guys, down, and then Velcro this guy down. Actually, that Velcro held pretty good. This is actually the strap from my Arma Creighton that I'm wrenching on right now. My kids are sick. I don't have time to work on that. I mean, it's just not one of those projects I want to go out and work on for 5 minutes. I like to be out there for a half hour and an hour at a time. Okay, so this just goes in here. This is actually pretty nice too. Oops, it goes the other way though. So, actually mount your phone in here, and then you have this little adjustment here, which is tighten like this. Or if it's hard to get to, you can use a screwdriver. Some Phillips head there. But anyway, that's that. This is another one where it actually feels pretty nice and balanced. There's not a lot sticking out, so there's not a lot of leverage on something, and it's on there just for a Velcro strap. It's on there. This is nice too. I have enough room for my hands. You could still see what's going on down here. Not the best, you know, but once you get your angle figured out, you know, you just got to point your radio at your car. I'm gonna end that here. This was the best one so far for me. It seems less hokey. It seems pretty solid. This right here, this is a surprise. This came, I got this for nothing. This came with my Action Cam, this guy, in the box that it comes with. So that's just me just throwing everything in a box and saying, hey, what can I do for hands-free operation? Anyway, I'm done now. I'm gonna try to post as many links down there so you guys can click on it and see all these cool little mounts I'm buying and trying out. But I mean, ideally, you mount your radio or mount your phone on your radio in 20 seconds or whatever it takes. Turn it on, you're recording a video. I mean, and then the more videos we can record, the more we can share with each other. Anyhow, thanks everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, just let me know. Like I said, this is going to be part 1. Part 2 is probably going to be head mount.